Hi, and welcome back to my channel, where every day we explore the beauty and wonder of God's creation. Today's video is about the Arctic fox. Did you know that God created these beautiful creatures with some unique adaptations that allow them to thrive in the harsh Arctic environment? Arctic foxes have thick, white fur coats that help them blend into the snow and stay warm in the cold temperatures. This reminds me of a verse from the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 18, where God says, "Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow." Just as the Arctic fox is covered in white to blend into the snow, God's forgiveness can cover our sins and make us pure like snow. Another adaptation that the Arctic fox has is its ability to change its fur color from white in the winter to brownish-gray in the summer. This allows them to blend in with the environment and avoid predators. Similarly, in the book of Romans, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind." Romans 12 verse 2. Just as the Arctic fox adapts to its surroundings, we too can be transformed by renewing our minds and conforming to God's will. Arctic foxes are also known for their resourcefulness in finding food. During the winter months, they rely on small mammals such as lemmings, but in the summer, they have been known to scavenge for carrion and even eat berries. They remind us of the importance of resourcefulness and responsible stewardship of God's blessings. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much, and whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. Luke 16 verse 10. Arctic foxes endure extreme cold and scarcity of food. They teach us about perseverance and endurance in our faith journey, trusting in God's strength during difficult times. The book of Galatians reminds us, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Arctic foxes are devoted parents, caring for their young. They remind us of the importance of nurturing and protecting our families and spiritual communities. Proverbs 22 verse 6 counsels us to train up a child in the way he should go, and even when they are old they will not turn from it. In addition to their unique adaptations, Arctic foxes are also known for their playful nature. They have been observed sliding down snowy slopes and playing with other members of their pack. This reminds me of a verse from the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 4, where it says, "A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance." God created us not just to survive, but also to enjoy the world He made and to find joy in the little things like the Arctic foxes do. Finally, Arctic foxes rely on their keen sense of direction and smell to navigate their vast habitat. They encourage us to trust in God's guidance and leading in our lives. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. In conclusion, the Arctic fox is a beautiful and fascinating creature that displays God's creativity and provision in nature. Its ability to adapt to its environment, find food, and play reminds us of God's provision and joy in our lives. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more content on the beauty and wonder of God's creation. Comment below and let me know what object lessons we can learn from Arctic foxes and which animal you would like me to discuss. Thanks for watching.